And with no identification papers, children can't go to schools and families can't claim welfare benefits. The point of this exercise is to include every homeless person in this country, and government officials are conducting simultaneous exercises all across India. And the time that they have to complete this is literally 2 days. So, not everyone's been counted. Across the city in a different area, this activist says officials have not counted large numbers of people.
This is a total mockery of a statutory provision. Census gives you the real figures, and we treat census data as sacrosanct. That what realities emerge, we take it, we have learned from census data as such, People will be deprived of their basic rights, basic entitlements.
As the rest of India races ahead on the road to modernity, there's a real danger the flaws in this exercise may leave behind some of its most vulnerable. Predna Suri, AlJazeera, New Delhi.
New Zealand came to a standstill as the nation marked exactly a week since a powerful earthquake struck. The city of Christchurch bore the brunt of the disaster. Police say up to 240 people may have been killed. Veronica Pedrosa reports.
A Maori elder calls to welcome the living and mourn the dead. The Prime Minister and top officials bow their heads. Bricks from the ruins of Christchurch symbolise the devastation around them. And New Zealand stopped, a week to the minute since a powerful earthquake. Emergency crews from around the world too silenced their jackhammers. They joined millions of New Zealanders in sombre tribute. 2 minutes of silence to remember the dead and missing. Prime Minister John Keyes called it one of New Zealand's darkest days. The official death toll is still rising.
The number is fluctuating, but the figure that you've quoted of around 240 is solidifying.
A major inquiry has been promised to find out why so many buildings collapsed in Christchurch, a city that was supposed to be quake-proof. The finance ministers warned the earthquake's likely to wipe out any growth in New Zealand's already struggling economy. As if things weren't bad enough, Christchurch is still experiencing violent aftershocks, opening cracks in the ground, threatening to cause landslides and rattling residents' already frayed nerves. The destructions also revealed secrets of the past within this destroyed statue of Christchurch's founder. These documents are thought to be historic and appear to hold a message from the city's founders about their vision.
And I'm hoping there'll be some very interesting thoughts and visions in here, and to honour not just those who founded this place, but those who have given their lives as a result of this dreadful earthquake.
Though it has killed so many and destroyed so much, in a way the earthquakes also brought back to life the voices of people long dead. Veronica Pedrosa, AlJazeera.
You're watching AlJazeera. Coming up in sport, a second hat-trick in as many days at the Cricket World Cup. More on that coming up.
Business Latest is brought to you by Catalum, the most efficient and environmentally friendly aluminium smelter. Business Latest is brought to you by Catalum, the most efficient and environmentally friendly aluminium smelter.
Two generations face the past in order to understand the present. A young man embarks on a journey with his father in search of answers. Great changes in China have brought their traditional family way of life to a crisis point. Faces of China, at this time on Al Jazeera.
Welcome back. Lasith, Slinger Malinga has been at it again. Ashley's here with the sport to tell us more about that and the rest of all the sport. Ashley.
Imran, thank you very much. He has indeed been at it again. For the second time in 2 days, there's been a hat-trick at the Cricket World Cup. And after Sunday's heroics from West Indian bowler Kemar Roach, this time it was indeed the turn of that Sri Lankan paceman Lasith Malinga. He was just too good for a Kenyan side that has really struggled to compete so far in the competition. His figures of 6 for 38 included 4 wickets in 5 balls, and they ensured his country got back on track after that earlier loss to Pakistan. Kenya eventually all out for just 142 in Colombo, and Sri Lanka's batsmen wasted very little time wrapping up victory. The winning runs came inside 20 overs for the loss of just 1 wicket. And the Kenyan captain admitted they had no answers to Malinga's pace.
It's not easy to go face Malinga, not only for Kenyan guys. I've seen him bowling all over the world, not only for us. So it's always going to be a difficult one, whoever is coming in next, going out there to face him. It's a big challenge. You know, Malinga has different kind of style, technique. But we had to go there and do the job, which we didn't do.
I play for the team as a bowler. The team does not expect me to perform as a batsman. So my commitment is as a bowler. In any game when I'm bowling, I try to get a wicket with every ball. I succeed sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Today I succeeded.
Football now, and on Tuesday evening in England, 2 matches. At the top of the Premier League, Manchester United in London to play Chelsea, whose preparations have been disrupted by Ashley Cole shooting a trainee with a gun during the week. But Wayne Rooney showed he's got a good shot as well. He powered in a drive from outside the area before January signing David Lewis scored his first Chelsea goal to equalise. Frank Lampard scored a penalty to win it, and Nemanja Vidic was sent off late on. In the FA Cup 5th round, Premier League Everton was shocked by Championship side Reading. In Spain, 5th-placed Espanyol hosted Mallorca, but the visitors took the first real chance. Jordi Amat penalised for bringing down Webbo in the area, but Carlos Kameni saved the spot kick. Espanyol took advantage midway through the first half. Alvaro Vasquez beat the offside trap and finished calmly for his 6th goal of the season. Mallorca could have levelled through Gonzalo Castro, but once again, Kameni denied him. The second time in the game that had happened. But the equaliser did come eventually, a straightforward free kick met by Webbo's head in the second half. And then 7 minutes from time, Emilio Nsue poked home the winner, which takes Mallorca into the top half of the table. In Tuesday's other games, Sevilla are looking